Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. It's been a very long time since I've done a movie review, but only if I have find a better way to explain my thoughts on the film and the plot just a little bit. This is my review of the latest one that came out this weekend, The End of Oak Street, starring Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. Now, I did a trailer reaction to it, and from what I saw from the trailer, it looked like a fun movie with dinosaurs roaming their neighborhood and stuff, and it gave me some Jurassic Park vibes to it. And Jurassic Park was one of the first movies to scare me when I was younger, and I felt like maybe this movie can be something like that. Now, this movie so far has gotten really good reviews, but honestly, it was all right. I feel like the first and second half are probably the best parts, and the third half kind of went downhill. Now, this review is going to contain some spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, you want to see it, shut this review off and go see the movie and then come back to this. This review is going to contain some spoilers because I have some little minor complaints with it, so you've been warned. Now, basically, the movie's about a family living on Oak Street, and there's some lightning flashes, like probably some sort of explosions. This is kind of hard to describe. That's the problem. And it causes a light flashes. It's like some happen. Some they end up basically their whole neighborhood on Oak Street mainly, or I would say the whole, not like the whole town, but whole section of where they live get transported back into like the dinosaur world. Like the half of it, let's say like the half of it is the homes and towns nearby the specific section of their neighborhood, and then the rest is mostly when with some into the dinosaur world where there's some dinosaurs that the dinosaurs come in and pretty much roam the neighborhood, like basically killing people off, and the family, all they have to do is survive, try to leave Oak Street, and then the half of the film is basically okay, let me explain. This is the spoiler part. Ewan McGregor gets killed by one of the dinosaurs, and now the Anne Hathaway and her two kids and this other girl who lost her parents to one of those dinosaurs. They have to get back to like one of the the time portals to get back in their time period. Basically, which ends up being just minutes before the events actually take place. So this is kind of like a, not really like a time traveling thing, but more like they have to get back in basically in the time period before. This movie takes place in the 80s because I wasn't very sure. I don't think you can tell by the trailers like when it was supposed to take place. Like I was assuming it would take place in now, like in the 2020s, something like that, but take place in the 80s because you can tell there's they have like old TV sets. They are having cereal, like the old looking Fruit Loops box and stuff like that. And yeah, so you can definitely, and even one of the characters shouted out like, "Oh, this is 1982," and it takes place there. Now, now there's some good things about this movie though. Um, like it has some intense moments, mainly with the dinosaurs, and a few funny moments. Like basically, some that brought me back, like some Jurassic Park vibe. Like there's a scene where what their next door neighbor complains that accusing one of the kids like breaking a big pile of dinosaur shit in his backyard, which reminds me of the that's one big pile of shit scene from the first Jurassic Park. So I'm guessing the filmmakers got some inspiration from Jurassic Park to put some in there. And the dinosaurs, I felt like the ones from the first Jurassic Park are more menacing and evil, and they like it's a known fact that birds and parrots are like descendants from the dinosaurs. So they kind of look have like, but there's a bunch of dinosaur creatures that look like birds and stuff like that, and feathers looking. And yeah, there were some scenes that were really kind of intense, and then there were some really like goofy moments. Like there was this one scene where the son gets beaten up by one of the bullies who accused him of breaking his brother's arm, which I don't know if there's a scene in the movie where he broke his arm. I felt like that we missed that. And his sister comes in after he gets beaten up, and I kid you not, the line is, "My God, your face looks like a pepperoni pizza." Like stupid lines like that. And then there's a scene where Anne Hathaway and McGregor are looking for the kids, and they find these two like bird-looking dinosaurs mating. Yes, mating. It's just like a stupid, silly, fun movie, but but here's when it falls apart for me. When Ewan McGregor gets killed off, like I want everyone to survive though, and then this is the ending, and this is like some certain movies lately. The ending always makes the movie fall apart and disappointing for me. There's a few films I can think of, and they get back into their time period, just like the day or so before, like back, I already explained it, back before the dinosaurs came and everything. And they come back, and McGregor is still there. Now I'm thinking, okay, this is like the same time period. They're probably going to see themselves again. But it's just McGregor now back, back a few days or so before. So they brought him back. And then the ball, and then the lightning still hits the town. And I'm like, is this supposed to be in the same spot? Or is this happening again and all that? And then it cuts to a couple years later with the news story. I'm telling about like how a family warned everybody, and pretty much the people who get killed off are now back again, but this time they went back in time just a day or so before the event happens, and it's kind of like I don't know. Like I felt like it was kind of a, I could definitely see the filmmakers doing something different with it, but it just kind of just like fell apart. It's like I think the time traveling aspect. You know how I could have done with this movie? Like you could keep the same story. You can keep like some magical thing coming out in the sky, basically like coming down, and the half the dinosaur world will come, and the family just have to try to get to the other side of it to escape the dinosaurs, trying to get everybody out and everything. It doesn't have to resolve in like time traveling sakes, things like that. I don't know, because every time you do that, if it's done well, it's done well, like Back to the Future. But if not, it gets kind of confusing, and there's some like really like some there's some silly dialogue and everything. But like I said, let me say this: the movie's not awful, but it's not great. I kind of left the film kind of like disappointed by the ending and all that, and it's I don't know. It's a decent watch. I think it's one of those movies that doesn't matter if you see in theaters or watch it on streaming. Like if you saw the trailer to it and you thought the movie kind of looks kind of mediocre, kind of stupid, it's fine watching it on like probably on streaming. I mean, if you want to get like kind of like the scare factor like from the dinosaurs maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen some movies this year in theaters that are really good, that are meant for theatrical experience, like the Odyssey. Yes, I like the Odyssey. Spider-Man: Brand New Day, which I liked as well. No Way Home is a bit better though. And what else I saw? Project Hail Mary in theaters, which I thought was a great film. So yeah, this one's definitely all right. The actors did a decent job. There were some good, decent moments in it, but I don't know. It just kind of was a little let down by it. Like so if you go see this movie, don't expect to you know raise expectations to it. Just go in it with like an open mind. You might like it better than I did. I know. This is why I don't do movie reviews that much, because it's kind of hard to explain the plot. But yeah, it could have been a bit better, but it could have been worse. They could have had M. Night Shyamalan directed. Good God. Yeah, but from what I saw, it's a half and half. It's kind of like a mixed review for me. The movie is just fine. Just the third act just kind of fell apart for me, and it could have been a bit better. I don't think it's a movie I would rush to go see again, honestly. But it's all right. I don't know. If you have seen The End of Oak Street, let me know what you think of it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.